I think for me, I was a bit of an outcast because, like, yeah, the things that I liked were like K-pop, anime. You too?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out, what exactly should I like as opposed to what I actually like, which is a bit of a shame.
I really had no friends in primary school.
Do you think it was because of the mixed background, or were you just a bit awkward at that stage, which a lot of kids are still trying to find yourself?
I think both. I think just from day one, I didn't fit in. Like, they were like, "Are you a tomboy?" And I was so desperate to make friends. I was like, "Oh yeah."
And then you got labeled a tomboy?
No, they figured out I was lying.
Yeah.
So that was a really good first impression. Like, I think what was really important for me, like, during that time was the friends that I made through music. And like that, like, one of the friends that I made, she's my best friend now. And she, she's also Asian, and I guess she was the person who kind of introduced me to like what anime and K-pop and K-dramas and all that sort of stuff was. And like trying to share that, or like trying to authentically own that in primary school where it's predominantly white, and also it was like a really small school as well. There was only like 30 people in my grade.
All right.
It was hard. And yeah, I don't know, but like once it got to high school, it was a lot better, I think, because my school, we had like over 200 people, so a lot more variety in personality types. And yeah, it was still predominantly white, but there was still quite a lot of Asian people in my grade. So yeah, it was nice to like be able to find people that I had stuff in common with. And I feel like that's something I notice a lot about Asians, is like we all really stick together. There's not many Asian people that I know who have like just like a all white friendship group. It's very much, they're tight-knit people are like all Asian, and then maybe they'll have like 3 or 4 like just a few, like very very little like friends from like other communities, I guess. Yeah.
It's definitely, as you get older, you appreciate the, I guess, sense of community that Asians have, and everyone kind of, like you say, there's little things, whether it's things that you watched, the food that you eat, the little things that kind of bring you together.
Oh yeah.
And then I'm sure for you as well, the upbringing, you would have had friends, other Asian friends who had a similar upbringing where the parents were very invested in their lives.
Yeah, for sure. And I don't know if this is like too political to say, but I think that's also, like the sense of community is, it's such a big thing in a lot of different Asian countries, whereas I feel like in Western countries like Australia or like the US, that those two come to mind, it's very much individuality, independence, your personal rights. It's all for oneself, whereas I feel like in Asian culture, it's very much you think about other people around you, you're taking care of those around you, you guys are all, it's very communal. Like even food, you share food. And whereas like when you go to a Western restaurant, it's like, what are you ordering for yourself?
Yes. Yeah, 100%. We did a whole segment on that.
Oh, did
the food etiquette, especially around yum cha.
That's tricky, isn't it?
You got to, there's a lot at stake. There's a lot to navigate.